Hello, welcome to my cooking channel, Cooking with Greatness. Today we're going to make just a real simple $10 um, chicken Alfredo. I'm going to use fettuccine, great value fettuccine noodles. I'm going to use Kirkland's chicken breast. You can use whatever brand you want. We're going to use great value classic Alfredo. We're going to use some mushrooms, some green onion, oil, and salt. That's it. Maybe a little milk, a little butter. I've got I have my water boiling for my noodles over here. I'm gonna put on my skillet here for my mushrooms. So I'm going to put those in there, straight from the package. You can rinse them if you need to. I imagine that some people will. I'm not going to. Okay. And my water's already boiling. I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to open up my fettuccine noodles. Hope everybody's doing good today. I like the fettuccine noodles, they're flat. Not like the, I'm going to take some out. So you just put them in the pan. They kind of stick out a little bit, but once they get boiling here, they'll cook down a little bit. They'll cook down. I just kind of place them in there like that. I better turn this down a little bit. Have my baking dish, which you won't even need a baking dish. Let me get my butter. $10 fettuccine. Got some great value salted butter. Scooby-Doo, what are you doing? I'm just gonna country girl cooking. What's everyone else having for dinner tonight? Just gonna get the paper off here, the butter. All right. I just have my butter. Just cut up a few chunks. Who doesn't like butter, right? Okay. We're going to stir our mushrooms. Oh, our fettuccine's already cooking down here, as you can see. I'm just going to stir it now. It takes about 20 minutes to do the noodles, and you put the rest of them in there. I won't wait till they get down. I'm going to stir up my mushrooms. Smaller. Okay. I already have my onions washed. I'm going to take these. I'm just going to cut these in to the mushrooms. You can use many as you want. I have onions growing in my garden. I just take the ends and I plant them in a little bit of soil and they grow. I'm going to show you in just a second. I'll run outside and get them. So we don't want these cooked too much. We just want to soften these up a little bit. Got our little chicken here. a real quick dinner. I'm also growing, I'm growing my tomatoes, my yellow zucchinis. Here's one of my tomatoes from the garden I got. And I have some bell pepper coming in. Some green bell pepper. I have the long zucchini, yellow. And I have crooked neck squash. And my green onions, of course. A couple of my white onions that are growing in the garden. And I also have, I'm trying to grow the ginger. If you just put it in the ground and cover it with some dirt, it's supposed to grow. So I haven't gotten to the full harvest on that yet, but we'll figure that one out. Let me turn this down a little bit. Give these a little stir. This will take a few minutes. And I'll be right back. I want to go get my onions and show you. Oh, sorry. Hi, Scooby-Doo. Oh, you got my onions. Oh, you coming in? So here are my onions from the garden. Check those out. I just take the ends. I don't use the whole thing when I'm cooking, and I just plant them in here and water them every day. And there's my green onions. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. Okay, so I think our mushrooms are pretty good because I don't want them really, I just want them softened up. Look at that. Green onions and mushrooms. Okay. My fetachini noodles are boiling. That takes a minute. I put some salt. We're going to put some salt. A little bit of salt in the noodles. They say to salt your noodles while they're boiling because otherwise your noodles don't absorb this salt. You want to do it while your noodles are boiling. I use a little of my Wesson oil. And just waiting on those noodles. And let me get here a little bit of milk. I think milk is good. A little bit of milk. Okay, we're just waiting on our noodles. So yeah, when you do your deals, and I believe you can grow them in the house. Cut them, put them in the dirt, and there you go. Onions. I can't wait to see how the ginger is gonna turn out. Okay, can you guys see everything? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up my chicken. Not sure if I'm gonna use 1 can or 2. I'm gonna drain them off in the sink over here. It's gonna be August already. Isn't that exciting? Fall is going to be here before we know it. Kids will be going back to school. My kids are all raised. So you can use white onion too if you want. I'm just going to use the green onion today. We're going to make some cookies too. Not in this video, but I've been hankering for some cookies. So let's check our noodles over here. I think it's about 20 minutes. They take a minute. What's for dinner tonight? Chicken Alfredo with fettuccine noodles. Okay, we're just waiting here on the, I'm going to open this up. I think I'll put my butter here. In a pan. Nothing fancy here. There's my baking dish. I'm just putting my butter in there because that will melt when the noodles come out. Okay. I really want to wait for my noodles. Anyway, just put on these noodles. Starting to get a little soft here. They don't take that long. I noticed that the egg noodles don't take very long to cook. Your spaghetti noodles take the most, and these might take a minute. Probably about 10 minutes. Waiting on these noodles. I should have cooked the noodles at first in order to make everybody not wait so long for it. But it won't take that long. Wash this up here. Waiting on the noodles. So I've been making my, I'm going to post this on my my YouTube channel, Journey to YouTube, so it'll be on there too. I'm really getting really good at YouTube. And I have my other channel that I got going, and that is, it's called The Voice of Reason. And I pick out a study every day to the journey. And I'm on my 6th one, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, these are almost ready to go. Can you guys see here? They're almost ready. A couple more minutes. There are mushrooms. The whole meal probably takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes to make. Depends. Yeah. My hair back a little bit. No. Okay. Do 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 do. What are you doing, Scooby-Doo? Just take one out to see how it's doing. Almost, maybe 5 more minutes. I'm going to turn this other light on. No. I guess you can see. Makes your lighting a little better. Pretty bright light. What are you doing, Scoob? I'm trying to get my lighting right. You can see that. That's better. Okay. I'm going to turn my fan on a little bit. What's for dinner tonight? Alright, we're just going to give that another minute. Okay, with some pepper. A bit of pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. That should do it. You guys can see okay. Those noodles are cooking up. Like I said, this is just a $10 Alfredo, chicken Alfredo with the fetachini noodles. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up just a little bit here. Just to piece it up a little. I think we'll use 2. It's here's our can of our Kirkland's. This you just don't have to mess with cooking the other one. The other one would take you a lot longer. This is just a 10-minute. We're gonna do 2 cans. Good. Since we used the whole package of the fettuccine, so cracking this one open. I'm gonna drain the juice off of this. Imagine you could add peas to it too if you wanted. Whatever, however you want to eat your fettuccine. Fettuccine sauce, Alfredo noodles. Okay. Check my noodles here. Kind of keep checking them here. Oh, it's hot. Ooh. Ooh. Take that. Couple more minutes. Hi, Scooby. You want to say hi? Come here and say hi. Come here. Come here. Here's Scooby-Doo. Scooby likes chicken Alfredo. Huh, Scoob? Hi, baby. What are you doing? We tried to go to the Humane Society and buy a playmate for him. He's been awfully lonely lately. I've been doing a lot of work at home, but we found one. But then I would have had to take him all the way there in the truck and into the Humane Society. And then I would have had to take him back home and then go back and pick up the dog. I wasn't really prepared to do that. And I don't really like taking Scooby-Doo out. He's got everything he needs here, his backyard and everything. So anyway, we didn't get her. Her name was Sasha. She was a year old. But I decided not to. Just I wasn't prepared to take Scoob out. And we only had a 2-hour window. So we didn't get a pup today. We're looking for a new puppy. I'd like to get just actually a puppy that we could start out with for him. He's 3.5 now. He's an old dog now. Huh, Scooby, are you an old dog? But I got him some Scooby rawhides, and I got him a little raccoon to play with. Okay. Everybody can see, okay, huh? I think so. Okay, let's check these noodles. You gonna have some Alfredo, Scoob? Yeah. Let's check it again. Okay. Two more minutes. It takes about 20 minutes. We're at 18 minutes. We've been videoing, so. All right. It's really quick and really, really easy. Especially if you worked all day. Hi. So we're at 19 minutes and 15 seconds. I think we're about ready here. Okay. So I'm going to take these over to the sink. There's our fettuccine noodles all cooked up. Isn't that yummy? All right. So you want to drain them. So we're going to grab a little noodle catcher here. I don't have a strainer, so I'm just going to run the water over my noodles. Drain those out. Oh, hot. Okay. So I've got those drained. I'm just going to put them in a smaller deal here. Actually, let me do this. Let me do this so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I rinse my noodles in cold water, and since I don't have a strainer, I'm just gonna do it like this. I have my little spaghetti grabber here. Nothing fancy, home country girl style here. Quick meal. Okay. Well, fetachini. Noodles are awesome. Alright. The last of those. Alright. That's our rinsed in cold water and ready to go. Move this over here. Alright. Here we go. We're going to do the magic. So I have my casserole dish, whatever kind of dish you're going to use it in, a bowl, whatever. I have my butter. We're going to put our noodles in here. Just dump those in there. It's a 20-minute dinner. We're going to stir it up a little bit. Let that butter melt in there. Oh, let me turn my stuff here. So I've got my noodles here in my pan with the butter in it. My dish. Stirring it up so that we melt the butter in there. They're already salted. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little bit of the Great Value garlic powder. Probably about just a tip, less than half of a teaspoon of your garlic powder. Okay. A little bit of pepper. About the same amount. Sprinkle that in there. And then we're going to stir that up. Probably, let me get my 2 forks here. Mix that pepper in there real good, that garlic. And you can stick this in the oven afterwards if you want, but you don't have to. It is hot outside. You really don't have to. However, let me taste my noodles and see how these taste. Nice and buttery. Pretty good. Ready to go. Okay, now we're going to add, let me put my dish over here, then you guys can see. Okay, so we have our noodles. Just going to dump in my can of chicken. I'm going to use 2 cans, so let me stir this up though. And you don't have to put mushrooms in your fettuccine if you want. You can just make it as simple as your noodles and your Alfredo sauce. And you can use real chicken if you want. I'm just making a $10 20-minute meal. Okay. All right. We're gonna add 1 more can, and we drained it. These are like 3 something a can. That's Kirkland. I'm sure you can get I buy it in the bulk from Costco. I'm fortunate to be able to go to Costco. But Walmart is great. I do a lot of shopping at Walmart. Just gonna piece that up a little bit. Okay. So you got lots of chicken in there. That too. Big old pieces of chicken, see it? Okay. Now I'm gonna add the lightly sauteed green onion and mushroom. If you have people that don't like to eat the mushroom and the onion, the kids or something, you can put it off to the side and just top it off. Okay. All right, so here's our green mushroom. Our green onion, our mushrooms, our fettuccine noodles, and our butter, and our chicken. And we're just going to add Great Value Alfredo. I'm not even heating it up. I'm just going to pour it over here on the top. Then we're going to take the milk, kind of pour a little bit in there, probably a quarter cup or less. Give it a shake. That way you get all your product out of there. You don't waste any. And we're gonna see it was still pretty thick. Pour that over there. Get our forks. Stir in that Alfredo sauce. If you need more Alfredo sauce, do what you need to do there with that. Okay. Let's mix it up really good. Okay. There we go. $10 Alfredo fettuccine chicken pasta. Okay, let's take a bite, huh? Let's have a bite. So, get a little spoon here. Well, we probably want to use, let me use this guy. Some mushrooms in there. Okay, let's give it a taste. Great for leftovers too. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, like I said, salt, Alfredo sauce, little pepper, garlic salt. I used 2 cans of the Kirkland chicken breast, a little bit of milk, and our butter. Great Value. There you go. Thank you. Have a great night. Enjoy your dinner, whatever you're having. Bye-bye.